Good morning guys, welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter Neal and today I'm going to show you more of my car boot sale finds. I'm going to start off with a very large throw, what we call a throw, a bed cover or a settee cover or something along them lines. It's not old, it's very much made in the manner of like a patchwork quilt, all little patches sewn together. And there we have it. It is a beautiful thing. It's doubled up at the moment. It's massive. It easily covers a king size bed and drop down the sides. And it has beautiful scenes of horses, horseshoes and so on all over the entire piece. It's in good condition. And that owes me a fiver, guys. Now I can tell you now, if I was up in Malvern in the antique fair, that would cost me £40, £35–40, no problem at all. I haven't decided yet whether to sell it or to put it on my my own bed. I do like it, so we'll see. Next piece I'm going to show you is Old Faithful, if you like. Boxed. You can't complain when it comes boxed. Look at that, mint in the box. It's got some age to it. And there we have it. An absolute beautiful square crystal decanter, Bohemian. Still got its labels in this box. Lovely quality, good heavy weight. Nice pattern, all cut crystal. Good heavy globe stopper. Paid a fiver, guys, in its box. Now, decanters now slowed down for me somewhat. However, I already know I couldn't keep up with them October, November, December. Coming up to Christmas, I couldn't buy enough decanters. I was ending up paying more for decanters just to have them in a shop for people, because people were coming in wine glasses and decanter mad. So this year, I don't care if I save them up and pull them out in time for Christmas. Going to do really well on them. So, you know, but I'll do the research anyway and show you the prices this stuff is pulling online as usual. Now, I bought a little commemorative mug, novelty mug, Carlton ware. It is stamped on the base and signed by the designer. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the designer, but obviously when I pull it up on eBay you'll see who it is. It's for the 1977 Silver Jubilee. Now, something tells me that there's a cup out there with legs that pulls money. I don't think this is the one. But we will have a look at Carlton ware cups and see what sort of money they are. Now, I paid £2 for this purely because there's something in the back of my mind was saying Carlton ware cup with legs pulls money. I've seen one before, so I bought it, you know, on the hope that it may be worth a few pounds. But either way, it's royal commemorative. It's Carlton ware. You know, at £2 I'm not losing no money. Next we have more cut crystal. This is a French crystal by Durand. It is really heavy. I'd say it's about a kilo and a half, 2 kilos. Has this almost vertical cut into the bowl. Really beautiful, elegant bowl. Is it big enough for a fruit bowl? I don't know. It's more a trifle bowl in my opinion. About 8 inches diameter, 6 inches tall. It's not quite big enough in my opinion for a fruit bowl, but I suppose it could be used as such. A couple of apples and a bit of grapes or something. But again, we'll price that up in just a moment. These were absolutely spectacular. It's a pair of them. Let me show you the bodies on them. Absolutely stunning. Let's see if the camera focuses in. I'm hoping the focus is okay. Now, solid silver top, beautiful cut glass, polished or sliced base, and there is a pair. However, that one in good condition, full set of clear hallmarks. This one, look at that top. So, I got two options. I can sell it as is with that top, put this one aside, melt that top, put that one aside, and hope I find a nice stopper to go with it, or a little screw top, and sell that one. That one on its own should be £10 or £15 with the silver top and the cut glass body as just as a pepperette. So that's what I'll probably do. This one I'll wait until I find a nice Bakelite screw top or something like that, and I'll have £1 or £2 worth of silver back by here. They cost me £1 each. It wasn't really rocket science, was it? It wasn't even something needed thinking about. That one's going to go £10 or £15. This one I'm going to scrap the top in, and then I'm still going to get £10 or £15 when I find a new top. So I was really pleased with that. Yeah. Last piece then for this video is a nice bit of early 20th century copper, and we have a little jug. No maker's mark. Usual one on these is JS&S. A little bit of verdigris on there, which is absolutely fine. The odd little dent. That's a nice little copper pot, and it literally cost me £3. I'm not going to leave that there, guys. For £3, you know, it's 15 or 20 quid just for decorative purposes as an antique copper pot. So, yeah, nice big strap handle on it. So, we'll do some research and see where we go, guys. So yeah, there's half a dozen interesting pieces there. Hopefully you'll enjoy. We'll have a look what sort of monies they pull. What can I say? When you're buying a decanter like that for £5, you know, solid silver and cut glass for £1 a piece, you know, you really just can't leave it there. So I'm going to do some research now, so hopefully you enjoy. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off with the patchwork quilt. Now, very hard to research because it's not an actual old patchwork quilt, but you can see the style here where they sew together these patches. Now the ones you're looking for are the antique ones, obviously. The one I got is just a very decorative modern one, but they're still demanding high prices for a patchwork type quilt or throw. Now if we come down lower, I've just looked now, bear with me. Here we have some panels for making your own quilts, and they're £15 per panel. Shocking or what, I know. We come across here then, and I've just done a search for patchwork quilts just to give you an idea. You know, some of the monies on the antique patchwork quilts. There's one there, handmade one, £700. There's another hand stitched patchwork quilt, £600, £500. If you got an early hand stitched one, you can have good money. Now obviously, as I've said, the one I got is machine made, it's modern, but it is a patchwork quilt if you like, or patchwork throw, and they're still up £40–50. Now I'm going to be comfortable asking £45 for it, £40 for it if I decide to sell it. But as I've said, I don't know yet. I may end up keeping it and putting it over my own bed because I do like it. No, these are not old ones. Some people here selling them as vintage. Well, vintage just means second hand. But they're good money. Is this another page? Yeah. So then we move on to the Bohemian decanter. Now mine, as you know, is a square decanter, Bohemian crystal in the box. Now I can't find another boxed example. So what we got here is a square one, different pattern, but they're all the same stuff. This Bohemian crystal, they sold theirs for £32 and 50 pence. Come over here, and these are actually currently active because there was only the one sold listing for the square decanters. They're asking 35. They're asking 34.99. There's another there, £30. There's another square one, 29.99. So I'm comfortably going to get £35 for the Bohemian crystal decanter in the box. It's not unrealistic to ask 35. Right, moving on, the Carlton Way mugs. Now I told you I felt that there was some good money in some of the Carlton Way mugs with legs. Now as you can see, here's one, Moscow 1980 with legs, £295. But if you look at the prices on some of these cups, now I know these are asking prices, not sold prices, okay? But I knew there was something about Carlton Way mugs with legs that pulled money. Look at the prices on some of these Carlton Way mugs. Anyway, moving on from there, look what I found. A £4 mug. Ah, do you know, it's always my luck. You know, you get the stuff home, you do the research, and you think, oh my god, they're pulling good money, and then you come to yours and it's like £4. However, that's one that's been sold for £4, and we know eBay has very little consistency due to, as Kenneth pointed out last week, the combination of novice sellers and professional sellers on eBay. This is the only one sold on eBay, and there isn't one currently on eBay. However, I did find one privately on a website for £25, but there. So it's not as disastrous as I thought. So I'm probably going to chuck £15 on it or something like that and chuck it in the shop. 15 to £20 and see where we go. The Durand crystal, there's my bowl there with the vertical cut in, £30 asking price. Come over here to the souls, and to be honest with you, there's only 18 pieces of Durand crystal sold on eBay. Shockingly, none similar to what I got. If I come back here, there's one piece I want to show somebody who is Lalique Mad, and it is Durand crystal, not Lalique, but I tell you what a good example. Bear with me a second. Excuse me, sorry guys. There we go. Look at that. Now, for all intents and purposes, if you saw that at the car boot sale, you'd jump on it thinking Lalique. £30 Durand crystal. It's French crystal, but by Durand. But it shows how good a quality this company is if they copy a Lalique. There we go, guys. Look at that. So, if you can't afford Lalique, then use your next best thing by the looks of it. Moving along now. Oh, right, yeah. The silver and cut glass pepperette. Very hard thing to find. And when I mean hard, I mean hard. There's not a lot of them on eBay. Loads of solid silver pepperettes, but to find one with glass, you can't count those two because they've got enamel tops. These two here are the closest thing I can find to what I got. That's, to be honest with you, that's not as good as what I got. Mine's all cut glass, and mine will clean up like that when I polish it. So they're asking £36 for that one. So I'm thinking of upping my price on mine. I was going to say 15, 20 quid for mine, but I'm now thinking 25 to 30, maybe even 35. And again, you got one underneath which isn't as good as just pressed glass, and they got £34. They've got that as cut glass, but that looks pressed.
coming across to the sold list, the only one I could find was this Fostoria pattern, which is the cubist pattern with a silver top, and they had 55 for it. So it's a very hard thing to research. Obviously, I can date the silver to the to the year. That's nothing, and it's cut glass and silver top. But to find similar examples sold or up for sale are tricky. So I'm going to stick with the price of probably £25 for it. And copper jugs. Oh wow! Now I'll tell you up front, I haven't found the copper jug I got, uh, so I'm going to be asking about £25 for it. Right. However, I've done this as a highest priced first. I just want you to see some of the prices people are asking on copper jugs. It's astronomical. And I would say, that they're absolutely crazy. But I'll show you the sold list now in a minute of prices people have achieved. And I can tell you as well, shockingly, I've always been taught you do not clean copper, brass, pewter, things like that. The only thing I ever clean is silver. I don't clean coins, I don't clean nothing. People like them original. But people are cleaning the copper and they're getting good money for sparkling. Sorry about that, guys. The camera cut off and I didn't realise. Now, as I was saying, shockingly, people are cleaning copper and getting good money. Now, I've always left the patina on metalware. I don't clean it and I sell it original, and that's how I've always done it. That's how, well, to be honest with you, that's how I learned from other dealers. But this is the sold list now on antique copper jugs. And some of the prices they're achieving are astronomical. And cleaning them. Look at that. That is a beautiful Georgian 5 gallon copper measure. And they've cleaned it sparkling beautiful. They had £250 for it. Underneath that, you got a small Georgian measure or jug. £240. Look how clean they are. So this is one for debate, I think. Do we clean our copper or not? Again, look. Beautifully shiny, clean, £231 for a jug, mug, tankard. Even down here, they're cleaning Art Nouveau copper. So genuinely, I'm shocked. Again, look, little jug, Georgian. I've never ever cleaned Georgian copper. Do you know? I think I'm going to do a video where I'm going to experiment. I'm going to get a couple of pieces of copper for eBay on the shop, and I'm going to clean them. And I'm going to see which sells first, the clean or the uncleaned. Just as a bit of an experiment. But shockingly, it's people are cleaning it. It's coming up sparkling, and they are cleaning it. I'd never tell anyone to clean their metalware because I like the patina. It takes a long time to get the patina. Well, guys, as you'll agree, a little interesting lot. Some nice collectibles there, and hopefully you enjoyed seeing them and seeing the research on them. As I've said, there wasn't anything really antique value here, but at the same time, some really nice pieces, and pieces I'm happy to use in my own home. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed seeing that. I'll get some more videos done this week, get some more book reviews and that done as well. So guys, thank you very much for watching and for your support. If you've enjoyed the video, I would appreciate a like and a share. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Leave me know you've subscribed and I'll give you a thumbs up. I do reply to all comments eventually, guys, sometimes a bit slower than others, but that is purely because I'm just so busy. It's not because I'm being lazy, honestly. I get round to answering the YouTube comments as soon as I possibly can. You'll find me on Facebook. I have a page and a group, AntiquesArena.
You'll find me on eBay, Antiques Arena Clearance. I have my own website, antiquesarena.co.uk and antiquesarena.com. Or you can come to the shop, visit me. It's Antiques Arena, 78 Oxford Street, Mountain Ash, Charlie Foxtrot, 45, 3 Hotel Bravo. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you soon.